Welcome fight fans to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning this weekend's WBC lightweight world title in Newark, New Jersey between Shakur Stevenson and Ardam Heran. This is a prediction video. Alright guys, before we get to the prediction, you're going to have to wait until the end for me to tell you where and why to put your money on which fighter. I want to remind everybody about this matchup, what's at stake, who these fighters are. We're going to break down their resume, compare and contrast what they've been up to, how they go about their business, and then at the very end we'll use all of this knowledge. We'll take some of the statistics we go over today and we'll give you a prediction on who wins this fight this weekend in New Jersey. We always talk about how boxing is a sport of what have you done for me lately. It's one of the rare sports in the world to where you can erase a bad moment with the simple action of a right or left hand. With Shakur Stevenson, he's fell on some bad luck actually on the winning side. When we look at Harutyunyan, he's coming off of a loss. Shakur has taken heat from the fans both online and in real life, basically on how he went about his business just in his last fight. A lot of things that fans should probably remember about the Olympian is that this fight against Harutyunyan will only be his third fight at lightweight, which is 135 pounds. He was fighting at 126 and 130. His last knockout at 130 was against Ardam Heran for the title, and then his last knockout at 135 was actually his first fight against Yoshino, who is currently ranked number 9 in the world. After the Yoshino fight, he fought Edwin De Los Santos, a big puncher for the 135-pound division, and he did what he had to do to get the victory. A lot of people did not like his defensive tactics. They said he was running, and from that point on, the online feud between the haters and Shakur has been at a fever pitch. So this weekend, he has the opportunity, like I said at the beginning, to erase all of that with a stellar and electric performance against the Armenian-born, German-raised Ardam Heran. In this video, I want to take a closer look at both guys. Let's start with Harutyunyan. Guys, Ardam Heran is 12-1 with 7 knockouts. He carries into the ring a 58% career knockout to win ratio. He's currently ranked number 44 in the world in the lightweight division at 135 pounds. The 33-year-old German national is an orthodox fighter standing at 5'7.5". His adoring fans call him the original. His last fight took place last July against Frank Martin, who was 17-0. He lost that via decision in the 12th. Galindo 14-1. UD in the 10th. Molina 16-0, knocked him out in the 5th. Melnick 13-3, split decision in the 12th. Guys, if we add up Harutyunyan's last 5 opponents, including Shakur Stevenson, they have a combined total record of 81 wins with 4 losses, giving Harutyunyan a 94% career strength of schedule of his opponents over his last 5. The former Olympian fought at the Rio Olympics, was a bronze medalist. As soon as he turned pro in 2017, the challenges started from there. This tends to happen when amateurs go into the professional ranks, especially if they have an Olympic medal attached to their name. As he's fought through his career, the opponents have become stiffer and stiffer. We saw that in his last fight in July with Frank Martin. Both guys were undefeated, and Frank Martin got the best of him, and we saw what that fight propelled Frank to, the huge fight against Gervonta, even though it didn't go his way. So all in all, that's a significant factor in terms of where Harutyunyan was in his career during the Frank Martin fight and how he's coming off of a loss and still gets a shot at the title, even though he's ranked 44th in the world. Now let's take a closer look at Shakur Stevenson. Guys, Shakur is 21-0 with 10 knockouts. He carries into the ring a 48% knockout to win ratio. He's currently ranked number 2 in the world in the lightweight division at 135 pounds. The American is 27 years old and the southpaw stands at 5'8" with a 68-inch reach. He last took on Edwin De Los Santos, UD in the 12th. Yoshino knocked him out in the 6th. Consensao, 17-1, UD in the 12th. Oscar Valdez, 30-0, UD in the 12th. Guys, Shakur Stevenson has the pedigree, he has the background, he has the experience in the amateurs, and he's gaining that experience in the professionals. We have to remember, he just turned 27 years old. He's just now figuring his way out in a new weight class. Like I said, this is only his 3rd fight. And I think with a fighter who's so defensively skilled and defensively minded as Stevenson, sometimes that rubs the Bloodsport fans the wrong way. He could erase all of the doubt by looking electric against Harutyunyan, and I think this matchup is perfect for Shakur Shakur to look great, to showcase his power, and to kind of remove the defensive abilities a little bit and go on the offensive attack. The Harutyunyan matchup will be a perfect style for Shakur to showcase his offense, considering Harutyunyan doesn't bring that much power, at least dangerous power, into the ring, and Shakur's gonna know that. Nothing like the Edwin De Los Santos matchup. I think Shakur will stand and lean on his back foot a little bit more and sit down on some power shots. Las Vegas has this as a 14-to-1 fight, meaning if you put $100 on Harutyunyan, you make $1,400. But if you put 100 on Core, you make a net gain of $4. Obviously, Vegas knows what they're talking about. This matchup is more of a showcase considering it's a homecoming for Shakur Stevenson, especially coming off an alleged flat performance against De Los Santos. Me personally, I like the De Los Santos performance. I'm a defensive-minded boxer. I was a kid whose favorite fighters were Pernell Whitaker. I love the fact that when Shakur was fighting De Los Santos, everybody in the arena knew De Los Santos needed to knock him out, and Shakur was staying right there, and De Los Santos couldn't touch him. So I'm a big fan of Stevenson, and going into this fight, when I'm breaking down both guys side by side, Shakur's the younger guy, the more skilled guy. He has the more high-level world title experience, and come on, guys, he's supposed to win this fight. 14-to-1 favorite. For this video, we have to predict who's gonna win, and it would be shocking for me to say Harutyunyan. Nothing against the Armenian fighter. He's tough as nails, and I hope he goes out and gives a good showing of himself. But Shakur is going to knock Harutyunyan out. He's going to win this fight. I think he's going to be aggressive, and I think Shakur is going to go for the finish. I'm thinking mid-rounds. I think Harutyunyan looks okay, feels him out the first few rounds, but I'm guessing maybe the 5th, 6th, or 7th knockout by Shakur Stevenson. Let me know what you guys think of my prediction. Let me know who you like going into this fight, and leave all that in the comment section below.